The United States federal excise tax on gasoline is 18.4 cents per gallon and 24.4 cents per gallon for diesel fuel. On average, as of April 2014, state and local taxes add 31.5 cents to gasoline and 31.0 cents to diesel, for a total U.S. average fuel tax of 49.9 cents per gallon for gas and 55.4 cents per gallon for diesel. State taxes. The first U.S. state tax on fuel was introduced in February 1919 in Oregon. It was a 5-cent per gallon tax. In the following decade, all of the U.S. states, along with the District of Columbia, introduced a gasoline tax. By 1939, an average tax of 3.8 cents per gallon of fuel was levied by the individual states. The table below includes federal, state and local taxes. The American Petroleum Institute uses a weighted average of local taxes by population of each municipality to come up with an average tax for the entire state. Similarly, the national average is weighted by volume of fuel sold in each state. Because the states with the highest taxes also have higher populations, more states have below-average taxes than above-average taxes. Federal taxes. The first federal gasoline tax in the United States was created on June 6, 1932 with the enactment of the Revenue Act of 1932 with a tax of 1 cent per gallon. Since 1993, the U.S. federal gasoline tax has been 18.4 cents per gallon. Unlike most other goods in the U.S., the price displayed includes all taxes, as opposed to inclusion at the point of purchase. Then Secretary of Transportation Mary Peters stated on August 15, 2007 that about 60% of federal gas taxes are used for highway and bridge construction. The remaining 40% goes to earmarked programs. However, revenues from other taxes are also used in federal transportation programs. Federal tax revenues. The federal gasoline tax raised $25 billion on gasoline in 2006. The tax was last raised in 1993, and is not indexed to inflation. Public policy. Some policy experts believe that an increased tax is needed to fund and sustain the country's transportation infrastructure. The National Surface Transportation Infrastructure Financing Commission issued a detailed report in February 2009. An increased cost of fuel would also encourage less consumption. A growing fiscal and national security concern is America's dependence on foreign oil. Americans sent nearly $430 billion to other countries in 2008 for the cost of imported oil. Others argue that gas taxes are one of the most regressive taxes and that gas taxes are a drag on the economy because transportation fuel is a significant part of the cost of many goods, especially agricultural and construction. They would argue that ending the diversions of gas tax revenues would be a better way to free up more funds for transportation infrastructure. Aviation fuel taxes. As of 2011, aviation gasoline is taxed at 19.4 cents per gallon. As of 2007, jet fuel is taxed at 21.9 cents per gallon unless it is used for commercial aviation. Because such commercial operations are subject to the federal transportation tax, they are subject to a reduced fuel tax of 4.4 cents per gallon. These taxes mainly fund airport and air traffic control operations by the Federal Aviation Administration, of which commercial aviation is the biggest user. See also, Federal Highway Trust Fund, Gas Tax Holiday, National Association of Convenience Stores, U.S. tax system, excise tax in the United States, references. External links. History of the gas tax in the United States, 2013 NACS Annual Fuels Report.